go, guys. The Fry Slicer from Squatch USA. I'm telling you right now, with 31 years experience, Don Kirby, 5 different bars, all kinds of restaurants, the best thing I've ever seen. All right, so it's pretty simple. It just, zero force. And, gentlemen, look at that. Pretty sweet.
That's a Kirby fry right there.
Kirby fry.
That's great.
And look how easy that was.
That's perfect. That's going to be great.
Yeah, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that.
All day long.
Talking about labor, the half of the labor cost for us alone. I'm just doing a weird, just setting it any way whatsoever. As long as it's dead center, that baby goes down super, super fast. And these guys, once they get them in there, of course I'm not as coordinated as
Yeah, the biggest difference, I think, we're just talking here, you got a big end and a small end. If you start with the big end down, the amount of force that you put on the small end to compress this amount, it's got more chance of deflection.
Right.
If you start small and have the big push, it's a lot less pressure. So I think it's just if you can, when you pick them up, try to go small end down.
Absolutely. This reason I wanted to do it one way is just
This
to see
is badass.
Your hand on it. It's just super, super easy. Yeah, I'm telling you, everything that you're looking for is there. And you look inside here, there's almost nothing. Now, compared to those old school ones.
So since we're showing a demo, this comes off, and you actually can inspect this guy.
Right.
And look at what you got, clean it off. If you want to take it apart, you can take it apart, but you won't have to take it apart on a daily basis. The only thing I would be very careful of, you can see what you're doing here. If you're going to take something apart, take this top head out, and we can even make a second head where, put the clean one in and then take this out, inspect it, scrape it out, whatever you have to do to get that clean. But if you let that stuff dry up in there, when you bring this down, that stuff's dried up in those slits and it pushes on that blade. Right now you're pushing on the outside piece, but if you let material stack up in there and dry overnight, over a week, at some point you're gonna just be forcing that into those blades and you will tear the blades up. And
this is just gonna go straight into the dishwasher. We can spray her. They'll spray that thing right in there, right through the dishwasher, which is literally 7 foot away from it.
And there will be a little learning curve like any piece of equipment. I mean, this is a...
And for me, it's just getting that right. Of course, these guys
once these guys get good at it,
these guys are pros. But yeah, I'm telling you, 31 years in the restaurant business, and I'm telling you right now, if this was the available back then, sweet, I would have been doing fries since day one. Eat your heart out, McDonald's. Look at that. It's a big thick one too.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Whatever's easy for those guys. These guys are.
They'll figure it out. They're not dummies. I mean, they're gonna.
My guy Graham.
These guys, they're gonna be slick.
Yep. You can drink a cup of coffee as you're doing this.
I love it.
Look how fast that was.
That's badass.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's it.
This is how I like it. And if it were me, I'd come in the morning and just run it.
Yeah. And
They're going to run so many of the, like what you're saying, it's not going to be an 8-hour job anymore, probably. I with the damn bucket here, I just go like this all day because you can crank them.
And again, like I said, they get a soak for so many hours, then they rinse them,
Like
and then
they
deep
might
fry
do
them
it
all.
before they go home at night, or however you guys decide
I
to
don't
do
know,
that.
because I think it's
But whatever you do not say, well, clean this tomorrow morning. Every tool in the restaurant has its critical elements. If you go a week and let that dry,
yeah, they won't. I mean,
if you don't clean this guy out, and then you come in here, when this comes down on these blades, this thing has got enough force. It's got 2,000 pounds of force at max. I mean, if a 200-pound guy gets on it, it's got 2,000 pounds of force. You're just pushing that on that knife blade. So if they run this thing for 8 hours, take it off, clean it all up before you put it back on and go again. If later if this is that great of a savings, get you another one and have them in rotation so you're not so dependent on just one unit. That's up to you how you do that.
Exactly.
But luckily, we're 20 minutes away. In your case, you just bring it to us and we'll get you going again.
You don't understand how easy this is. Take time, yeah. You don't realize how easy that is to do that. Here we go, guys. The fry slicer from Squatch USA. I'm telling you right now, with 31 years experience, Don Kirby, 5 different bars, all kinds of restaurants, the best thing I've ever seen. It's Squatch. Super, super easy. These fries are made just for Kirby's. But if you want to do a 3/4, a 1/4 inch, or another kind of steak fry, it's that fast. I promise.